Welcome back to the Shipyard. Today, we're taking a look at my top 10 Ferengi cards. Again, small faction, gotta go with overall cards rather than any particular subset. Without further ado, number 10, the Kreechta. This is a ship. It's a Decora class ship. Not one that is all that exciting on the surface, but the named ability, this is what gets me. When attacking a ship that has damaged shields, during the modify attack dice step, you may re-roll a number of your attack dice up to the number of the defending ship's damaged shields. So where was this exploitable? The Borg Cube scenario. Because that's a ship that is going to always have a ton of damaged shields. Plain, simple, easy. Also, the more this game starts to revolve around durability, the more that dipping shields down and then being able to get some quality boosts the value of the Kreechta. It does need a way of firing more than 3 attack dice. That much is without a doubt. But there is a Ferengi card pack coming down the road, so hopefully that will boost that up. We'll see. Number 9, weapon ports. This was a card that I was excited about. I probably liked it a lot more when I first saw it than I've ended up liking it these days. But it's still a good card in that it's a threat. It's a secondary weapon. It costs you 4 points. You get 4 dice. But if you use it to attack squadrons, fighters, you get to discard tokens for each uncancelled hit or crit, up to a max of 3. And if you can do that right, you're really going to put the hurt on. This card is only a disable, so you get to use all the quality you need in order to truly make it work. The downside is, and I really don't understand why this exists, is that while it's disabled, you roll 1 less defense die. That makes no sense to me. But hopefully this is something we see somewhere down the road. Is probably a time token version, maybe without that negative. Who knows? Number 8 is Captain Tarr. This is a captain I genuinely do like. My problem with him is skill 3, and then 2 points. If he is in the forward firing arc of an enemy ship, and you don't have a battle station token, you get a battle station token. That's a simple effect. It's a really good effect. More battle station tokens, useful. Copilot has made this significantly less useful. But in terms of a low skill captain where you sit there and you go, well, you're better than nothing, this one ranks very highly on my list. Number 7 is Smugglers. This is an elite talent, and it's one that Craig has really convinced me is truly useful. You target a ship at range 1 to 3, you discard Smugglers to steal a tech or a weapon upgrade from the target ship. And that much would be great. The downside is you can only purchase it for a Ferengi captain assigned to a Ferengi ship. But then lore breaks all of that. Lore says, nope, I get to take it just because I'm lore. Then it's a good effect. It's a little pricey, but it's still a good effect. Being able to just steal tech, mostly tech, but now in the new rules, being able to steal somebody's secondary weapon, that is huge. Secondary weapons will see more play. Stealing those, big deal. Number 6, Thoughtmaker. I really enjoy messing with people with this card. It's not the perfect card, but it's a fun card. But then the kicker is, it can't be changed, nor can the player look at it until it's that ship's turn to activate. Now they do have the option to take an aux to ignore the new move and then not move, but even that can maybe play into your hand. It's a psychological game, and I like psychological games. Even if they don't have a huge impact in Attack Wing, they still are fun to put out every so often. Number 5 is Cargo Hold. These 1-point cards, they're good. Ferengi ship only. 1 per ship limitation. But being able to add 2 slots, crew or tech, and then a 4-point limitation on each card, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, it's an extra point, but it's so flexible. Because sometimes you need essentially one more tech slot. Sometimes you need 2 crew slots. Sometimes this card is whatever you need it to be. That has power. And cards that have power deserve a mention here. And it's a very good card. Some people will probably argue, why is it number 5? Well, it's because I really think that the next 4 cards are better cards. Number 4, missile launchers. And it's more so because of the combos they enable. It's 2 2-die shots. You could split targets if you wanted, or you can focus fire. But any crits that would hit shields do hull damage instead. So if you get really lucky, or if you have a means of setting crits or adding crits, you're doing hull damage. And that's what a lot of ships fear. More so, these aren't doing normal hull damage, they don't down convert. They stay as crits. That can really pour the hurt on some of these ships. And Equinox is afraid of this. Borg cubes do not enjoy this. The new Dreadnought hates missile launchers because the first time it gets hit, it's down to Captain Skill 1. Like, it's done. It's got a damage card on it. I'm not saying it counters all these strategies, but it is something that can mess with people. Number 3 is Quark's Treasure, and I probably don't need to explain everything that it does, but a shuttle that can take a whole bunch of cards, not pay faction penalties, it's really, really useful. It's very versatile. And versatility goes a long, long, long way in this game. So a shuttle that can basically be what you want it to be, it definitely deserves a spot. So that leaves us with 2 cards, probably 2 obvious cards. Number 2, Conditional Surrender. Yes, attack cancellation is still that good. Losing all your crew because of it, you just plan for it. You don't run crew heavy builds. Conditional Surrender is still one of those cards that requires timing. You have to know when to use it. You have to make a good judgment call. And you have to know when you're okay not having crew. So there's skill there. Yeah, it's certainly a card I don't enjoy facing. And that, of course, makes our number 1 Quark. And it's because he gets to hide something. And the things he can hide are just getting better and more numerous every day. Well, every month. But he's got a new toy, Shield Adaptation, or whatever the name of the new card in the Dreadnought is. And that's going to be a really good card for him to smuggle in. Quark is sneaky, and Quark is a very good card. Quark continues to amaze me, the things that you can do with him. It's a very different game when you see people build with Quark. So yeah, that is my top 10 Ferengi cards. I actually really enjoyed this because it showed me that Ferengi do have a lot of good options. They don't have the ships. That much is clear. You know, when the ships that made the list are a shuttle, very clearly a shuttle, but then, a ship you kind of go, well, I like it, but I hope that someday it's better. That's not the most encouraging situation ever. All that being said, though, their support cards are fantastic. And I think if they can get a good captain and some ship upgrades, Ferengi would be very, very, very scary. So that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time, we'll see you around the shipyard. Take care.